It all starts with a dream. I know it did for me. Hey kid, what are you gonna be when you grow up? I'm gonna be a Major League ball player, and the commissioner's gonna call my name on draft day. Just you wait and see. I know a lot of you ball players out there dream of making it to the big leagues. Dreams of playing under bright lights. Those lights so bright, like the stars in the sky. Or dreams of playing on grass so green, you have to touch it twice to see if it's real. Dreams of standing on the foul line after the PA announcer calls your name and you tip your cap to mom as a gesture just to say thank you for believing in me. That crisp Major League issued cap that only the big leaguers get to wear. We all have the same dream. It doesn't matter where you're from. The dream doesn't exclude you. Whether you're male or female, or an international player, or one of those rare ball players that was not drafted but can be signed as a free agent, they too had the dream that one day the commissioner will be calling your name on draft day. Draft day, that most special of days. But how and where did that dream of being drafted by a Major League team start anyway? Well, the first ever Major League Amateur Draft took place June 8th and 9th in 1965, when the then Kansas City Athletics, now known as the Oakland Athletics, drafted outfielder Rick Monday from Arizona State University.
A home run for Rick Monday right over the fence beyond the 396 mark.
Monday signed a $104,000 bonus and was in the big leagues a year later. And so from there, the draft and the dream were born. In recent years, the Major League Baseball draft featured a whopping 40 rounds of picks. Due to the global pandemic this year, we are narrowing things down to just 5 rounds, which brings me to my next point. A shorter draft means that each organization must be sharper than ever before when it comes to scouting and analyzing potential players. With less picks, each pick becomes that much more important. Let's look back and see the impact that only 5 rounds has on the draft, and let's look at some of the greats from the past and see where they might have got picked.
Griffey is coming alive, and the corner's burning. He's going to try to score. Here's the division championship. No one's winning. No one's winning. As soon as Griffey reached second, you knew he was intent on scoring.
Ken Griffey Jr., 13-time All-Star and Hall of Famer, was drafted number 1 overall by the Seattle Mariners in 1987. Phillies legend and 3-time National League MVP Mike Smith was drafted by Philadelphia in the 2nd round of the 1971 draft. 8-time National League batting champion and Hall of Famer Tony Gwynn was a 3rd-round draft pick by the San Diego Padres in 1981. Rickey Henderson, the man of steel, Mr. Stolen Base himself, was drafted in the 4th round by the Oakland A's in 1976. And star outfielder Mookie Betts, who was traded during the 2019 offseason from the Boston Red Sox to the Los Angeles Dodgers, was a 5th-round pick in 2011. Since 2009, MLB Network Studio 42 has been the home of the MLB Draft and broadcasted across the country. Although this year's draft may look a little different, check out stars who got drafted at MLB Network Studios in the past.
The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim select Michael Trout. The Houston Astros select Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa is the number 1 pick in the 2012 Major League Baseball draft.
The New York Yankees select Aaron Judge, a center fielder. The Chicago White Sox select Tim Anderson.
For many of the game's greats, their MLB dreams started by hearing their name called or getting that phone call. Great players like Alex Rodriguez, Derek Jeter, Ken Griffey Jr., Mike Trout, and Chipper Jones were all drafted and made a major impact at the big league level. Their journey to the show was just beginning after the draft. Those guys put the time and effort in to turn themselves into great players, and they never forgot to have fun. So what do we think of this upcoming crop of prospects? The 2020 MLB Draft will take place June 10th and 11th and will feature just 5 rounds. The Detroit Tigers will have the number 1 pick. Will they pick Spencer Torkelson, the number 1 ranked prospect according to MLB.com? Or will they draft Austin Martin, an outfielder and 3rd baseman, out of the powerhouse program at Vanderbilt? You'll just have to tune into MLB Network on June 10th to find out as another chapter in draft history is written.